Jada Kiss, Big Mike, and you said they taught you a lot about rap, but also you said they taught you a lot about life. Can you expand on that?
during that time. And then with the locks, every time that if you would hear it, you would learn things in the song, but their whole name was living off experience. And then just that by itself is, you got to live life. If you don't have anything to write about, you're probably not living enough life.
What did it make you feel?
I cried when I heard that song. I cried when I heard that song. And I don't know, my background is like I was in foster care. I was homeless. My dad's an immigrant. Like I got a real rough upbringing, and I don't feel like I really had that protection, that male protection, protective energy like that in that song. And I think that's why that really made me cry.
Best are who they are because they can either hit you with the techniques or the feelings, and they're best when you combine them both.
So when I was in the coma, my brother put earbuds in my ear so I could hear music and stuff. He played music for me, old brother. And when I woke up out of it, the first song I remember waking up to was "By Your Side." So that's the impact Jada Kiss had on me, man.
So when you hear that song, do you like that obvious? Do you
The
listen to that
second
song
verse, yeah,
currently still?
yeah, the second verse, yeah, your body's getting cold, your mom's in the room, and she just want to hold her. You know what I mean? They putting
Yeah.
tubes in you, like literally, they put tubes. You can't even eat right. They put food, like that. Yeah, every single that whole second verse. Remember that was the first thing I woke up to.
Welcome back to Rhymecology. We are now at the writing part of our class. Every month, we honor a legendary guest by paying tribute to his bars or her bars. This is Jada Kiss, and we broke down the song Why in class. And as a group, as Pendulum Inc., we are also writing a couplet, 2 bars, asking why. And we're going to do this as a group together for the first time. Why don't we meditate when we know it elevates breath? Why can't we get it straight? We're so backwards with rap words, we even celebrate death.
Why does society scream is kill or be killed? Why was sobriety reeking pills and refills?
Why I'm in the club with the dancers? Why we still asking questions knowing nobody know none of the answers?
Why my dad had to pass away when I was 13, and why the flame I never touch is the one that burns me.
Why did I fall in love with you at age 22? Why do we split the crew in two at year 22?
Why do we march then go back to work the next day? Why don't we see the plot holes in this bad play?
Why am I the only one that's stopping me? Why I don't feel like a U.S. citizen, but I'm still their property?
Why do kids have to live on the streets? Why the rich act like the global south don't exist?
Why we gotta commit genocide and can't just appreciate the sanctity of life? Why has heaven only come after we die when we could make earth a heavenly paradise?
Why must the news cover up kids slayed? And why can't most people in the country read above 6th grade?
Why are profiles and pronouns more profound? Denomination and separation, why so down?
Why they had to put a child on chemo? Why the fact to kill him faster than a cancer, not a keynote?
And why I gotta snap like Thanos? And why am I steady ducking panic attacks like Tony Soprano?
Why do we let these fat shit fascists sit up on their asses? Why they getting rich off our backs while dividing us into classes?
Why we spend our time searching for likes? The judge gave my man 7. Why he end up serving his life?
Why Walmart still your favorite, most hated store alive? Why did Doc SSI for more than trying to survive?
Why can't I laugh to the bank like I'm Curtis Jackson? Why so much struggle in the world with no one taking action?
Why they water down the music I love? Why they stop giving variety and keep feeding the sluts and the thugs?
Why are we the illest rappers alive? Why did they say there was a war on drugs when they were selling packs full of lies?
Why I gotta pay taxes? What are axes? Why the masses gotta show ass to demand access?
When there's a gap when we can be in the same classes, while left an empty seats when we can feel each other's absence. Guys, we know it.
Long live lyricism! Peace to Jada Kiss!
All right.
Yo!
Top 5 dead or alive.